welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Thea. I know a lot of people when I was growing up had a hard time pronouncing my name. Like not kids, like adults, nobody knew how to pronounce my name. So it's one of those things where it's like I just assume you don't know how to pronounce it. But now as I'm getting older, it seems like everybody's like, they'll read it and they're like, oh yeah, Thea. And I'm like, how did you know? And it's not like I grew up in a small town either. Because I grew up all over the world, like literally Hawaii, Germany, Georgia, like a whole bunch of places. I won't go into naming them right now. But I have some updates for you guys. And originally I was just going to do a plan out my grocery list and like weekly dinners with me, but I think I'm gonna vlog and include that. So right now, because I was about to sit down to do that video, but my Frigidaire Gallery ice maker, we got this from Costco. I got it for Christmas, even though I picked it out. But I realized I haven't cleaned it since we plugged it in on Christmas Day, and it is now February 19th. It's actually my dog Pepper's birthday today. It's her 8th birthday. But yeah, so I was like, I should probably clean that. And I opened it up and oh my God, was it disgusting. So if you have an ice maker, go clean it. I don't know. Just probably go clean it. It's nasty. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing real fast. And this is my first time cleaning it, so I want to make sure I'm doing it right. But I also washed all the little like bits and bobs and pieces. But yeah, so how are you guys doing today? My battery's about to be exhausted, so hold on, I'll be right back. A battery that wasn't dead. But I've never showed you guys my desk setup. So it is like, bear in mind, I am a mom of 3. So like there's a bunch of random stuff. So this was my main work laptop, and then I would connect it to one of the monitors via HDMI. But we got the Mac Mini, so now it's its own thing. It's like my accounts are logged in, so I can use pretty much everything that I normally use on my work laptop on these 2 monitors. And then we found this keyboard. It's, what do they call it? I think they call everything that's like accessory wise like Magic. So it's like the Magic keyboard, and we got it at the BX. It was open box, so it was like 30% off, which is insane. And then we got one of the, oh my God, mouse, the Magic mouse. And that we got, I think, either military or student discount because Zach was in college. I got my gimbal, these little Nidos. This is like the water drop one, so it's like the original cube Nido, but it's in the shape of a water drop, and I think I got that for Christmas too. Some cuticle oil, a little bank that my mom, I believe, got me, and then a geode, and of course, yeah, we've got like a broken Barbie here, got some other like miscellaneous back there, and some Girl Scout badges that I need to put on there, my nice camera, which I actually need to go through and delete a bunch of pictures off of because I was recently let go from my job, and I did like all out on this last like MilSpouse Fest thing I went to. So I like took my boss's picture probably 100 times, got amazing footage, and she was like, no, no thanks. So I need to go through and like clear my SD card. I love the checkered print like desk mat. So that's one of those things that's like my favorite part. And then I also love, I have the little Haunted Mansion throw pillow. I think this was from yeah, it definitely was from Shop Disney. And so it's got the stretching room portraits. And then on the other side, it's got the classic wallpaper. And then some to-do lists, which this was my main work to-do list notepad. And this was my like personal one. But now, like, I had to take all my work stuff off. And I also have a wireless charger for headphones, phone, and watch. And then this printer, some shoes I need to fix, little Tinkerbell shoes that like one of the bells popped out, whiteboard, and then I think back here I have, yeah, a couple candles. And then we matched, like we got that first, the desk mat, and we matched my rug to it. And then this is one of those, I don't know if it was like TikTok or what hack it was, but these are two cabinets from IKEA, and they're the same height, and then they have casters on them to make them a little bit taller. And then this is a piece of, what is it, countertop or bathroom top? I don't know. It's one of those like, yeah, like counter wood. Oh my gosh, that sounds stupid. Wood tops that we got from either Home Depot or Lowe's. And we essentially made our own, we did make our own desk. And so this was my work setup because I was an executive assistant for almost a year. I no longer am, but like that's why we did this whole setup for me, was that way I had like a dedicated workspace. And so that's, since there's no more like personal information that's out and about, I figure I could show you guys that that's what my home office looks like. So I don't know, you're like, okay Thea, what happened? I wish it was juicier. It's kind of annoying because I wish it had been something. There's tape. But no, I was an executive assistant for just a singular woman. And I started last spring through the Hiring Our Heroes program, like the spouses program. And she ended up hiring me on, thought you were about to fall. And yeah, it was great. I was completely self-taught on everything. I taught myself how to do everything. And yeah, she just fired me on Monday because we used to have like Monday meetings. And she just said I didn't do anything wrong. She just needed somebody with more experience. So I kind of, yeah, it's like there was, I think, more to it, but I'm not trying to make enemies, and it's just from like an empath point of view. So where like I can sense like energy shifts. And I know that sounds like woo woo, but it's true. Like you can just tell when energy has changed. And that's definitely what happened. So there was more, but I'm not gonna go into it because whatever. Regardless, I am jobless again. I'm just a stay-at-home mom, which is, you know, good and bad because I felt like I wasn't able to give my all to the kids. And after being a stay-at-home mom for 10 years, that was like a big mental shift for me. So like I'm happy to be able to give them my full attention again. Not happy about the financial burden that this is gonna put on my family, on my husband, because like we thought it was gonna be a long-term job. So like I was gonna have it for a couple years at least. So like we went and bought another car, and that's how we pay for the car, is like with that paycheck. So we'll see what happens. I'm just being transparent with you guys because I think that's helpful. Like most of the time you only hear part of the story, so, and then you're left like, well, I guess I don't completely relate. I don't know. I'm off on a tangent. So it's Wednesday and the girls are at school. Penelope had a math test today. And I was telling her this yesterday when I was trying to help her with her homework. I was like, you were supposed to be good at math, because I suck at math, and I've always sucked at math. Like thankfully my husband is really good at math and his brain just works very analytically, but mine doesn't, and mine never has. And I was like, this was the part of motherhood I was not looking forward to, is when they need help with math homework. And oh my gosh, we're there, and she's in like, yeah.
I want popcorn.
You want popcorn right now? Okay. All right, give me a minute and I'll make you some popcorn. So that's something that it's a three-way struggle, because like Zach's good at math, but he's also doesn't have the best patience when it comes to teaching somebody. I think we're both those people that are like, how do you not know how to do this? Like, it makes sense, just do this. That's like how I was when I had to help teach dance classes. I was like, obviously your foot does this naturally. And I know that's horrible. But yeah, so that's been a struggle. Wish us luck with that. If you have any like tips and tricks, she is 5th grade. They are doing right now what I'm struggling with, because this is when like all my struggles started happening too, is she's multiplying mixed numbers and finding the greatest common denominator, and that was my freaking downfall as a kid. So I just want to see her succeed and not struggle. So if you have any tips or tricks or like tutoring advice or like flashcard things or anything like that, it would be so appreciated. Like, definitely share them, message me, find me on Instagram or TikTok, or just write me a message so I can know how to help, because I'm not one of those moms that feels like is super against like unsolicited advice. Like, I'm soliciting. I'm wanting the advice. Also, I cut my hair off. So if you've seen any of my other videos, I've had long hair for a really long time. Like years. I haven't cut my hair since 2020. I think after I had Milo, because that was kind of my thing, was I always cut all my hair off. And so I was kind of tired of having my like super long hair, because my hair is also very thick. And I cut off 13 inches, I think is what my stylist said. And it's crazy today. It was just, I didn't feel like doing it, but I kind of like it. It's very like beachy. I don't know, whatever. But okay, it's 2:20, so let's sit down and go through my grocery list. Let's look through a couple cookbooks and see what recipes we're gonna make for our family of 5, with all the kids being 10 and under. All right, so we're sitting at the kitchen table now. I can't tell you how many times a week I have to clear off our kitchen table. It gets like re-messified every day. But I have my little notebook, my purple notebook. I have some fountain pens, which I prefer to use my... Yeah, I prefer to use my black fountain pen, but I think since it's been an odd week so far, we're just gonna use my purple one. So, I don't know, something about a fountain pen, I know. And these write really nice. They're just like, they feel like a regular Pilot pen, but, because that's the brand, it's the Pilot Varsity. So I got those a couple years ago for my birthday or something. But all right, so the thing that we're trying to do right now in terms of grocery shopping is keep it on the cheaper side, because like an average grocery trip for us is close to $300, so I want to be under $300. I want to focus on fresh, kind of things that are in season. We'll ask the girls kind of like what they want for dinner this week, and so only one of them gave me a suggestion, and that was our middle child Ivy suggested either soccer, she's 6, or taco salad. So we're gonna do taco salad, which is just a homemade taco salad. It's with ground beef, and then we'll do iceberg lettuce or romaine lettuce, tortilla chips, tomato, black olives, cheese, picante sauce because it's more like liquidy than salsa, and what did I say, cheese? Sour cream? Even though I'm not gonna do sour cream, I'm gonna do plain Greek yogurt because it tastes exactly the same as sour cream, and whenever I've done that before, the kids have not noticed whatsoever. So that's our taco salad recipe. And these are some of my go-to cookbooks that I have made multiple recipes out of and I love, so that's why I pulled them out of the bookcase for inspiration. All right, so let's see what we're thinking. If I'm going off the basis of easier to make, like not super time consuming because the kids are in soccer twice a week plus games on Saturday, and then guitar twice a week and t-ball once a week. So we are busy. So I want all the dinners to be more on the easier side, quick to make. See, like I love, this is the Aloha Kitchen cookbook. So if you don't know, I was raised partially in Hawaii, on Oahu, and I grew up with the food that's in here. And even now, like my parents live in Hawaii, and when we go visit, it's like I find a lot of comfort in Hawaiian cooking, traditional foods like that you can't really get anywhere else. So one of those things I love is mochiko chicken, and it's like a fried chicken with use like rice flour instead of regular flour. And a lot of the times, yeah, it's wrapped in like nori or like seaweed. But I'm the only one that likes fishy flavors, and so when I do make the mochiko chicken, I leave off the nori on like half the batch, and then I wrap the other half for me. Also, this is really good cold because it makes a ton. So if you put it in the fridge and you can just like pull one out and snack the next day, it's also really good on salads with the dynamite sauce used as a salad dressing. So mochiko chicken, it's a little too time consuming for this week, but this is such a good recipe and it's one I should make soon. Also, soy glazed spam musubi. Chef's kiss. Literally, it is so good. And she tells you how to do it, even if you don't have a musubi press, which most people don't. Like, you can do it in a spam can that you've emptied out and cleaned. So this is another really good one, but it's not really like a full meal, right? This is one of our most used recipes from the book, and if we hadn't just made spam fried rice, I don't even think I need to use her recipe anymore. I have this one memorized because of how often we make it. It's spam fried rice. Our family is a big fan of spam. Growing up, my husband grew up partially in Guam, which is another Asian island that is very fond of spam. In Hawaii, there's spam on like the breakfast menu. So this is a really good recipe, but we just made it. So I'm thinking something very easy that like I know the kids will eat. Yeah, I know what I'm gonna do, and I know it's in here. Hold on. Let me get to it. This is it. I'm gonna make locomoco. So locomoco is pretty much just white rice, a hamburger patty, and then like some sort of brown gravy. This locomoco, because I've made this recipe before and it's really good, uses a mushroom gravy and a sunny side up egg on top. I do an over easy egg just because that's what I prefer. So I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna do a side salad with it. The kids probably won't eat the side salad, but I got some frozen edamame the other day, so I might be able to make that instead. So we're gonna do locomoco. All right, most of the other recipes in here are quite labor intensive. So I'm gonna move away from Aloha Kitchen, and I'm gonna go to, it's probably my second most, this might actually be my most used cookbook. It used to be like Pioneer Woman cookbooks, but Everyday Dinners is amazing. So Milo just asked if we could have butter noodles. So that means that's an excuse for me to make any sort of pasta dish, because I can just scoop out some noodles and give him butter noodles. So let's look for pasta. I made a couple of the pastas in here. My favorite is the baked ziti. Oh my gosh, it's got burrata and mozzarella, and it's vegetarian, and it's got bell peppers, and oh my gosh, it is so good. So yeah, it's this one. Burrata baked ziti. If there's gonna be one recipe you make from this cookbook, make that one. My kids aren't a big fan, but it's really good. I've also done the pumpkin risotto, but it's a little bit warmer, even though we have a cold front coming in soon. Okay. I haven't tried this recipe, but I think I want it. I think we're gonna do it. Welcome to the team. Smoky stuffed poblanos. Those look really good. Does not look like the kids will be eating this. Penelope and Ivy might. Milo more than likely will not, which is, he's just so picky right now. It's fine. Like, I can make him some mac and cheese and like green beans or something and he'll be fine. So this one for sure, it's only 35 minutes. It's kind of like an all-encompassing meal. Like, I could probably do a side salad with it too, but yeah, let's do smoky stuffed poblanos from Everyday Dinners. All right, now I want to do something with, also staying in Everyday Dinners, I want to do something with pork. Let's do the sticky, saucy grilled pork tenderloin with chipotle corn salad. So we're gonna do this one. Everybody will eat this. It's not spicy, and who doesn't love corn? So the chipotle corn salad is where like I do need things like the chipotle pepper and adobo. I need avocado corn, but this is so good and so fresh. Yes. Yeah. We're gonna do the sticky saucy grilled pork tenderloin for sure. All right, I'm aiming for 6 dinners here. So I think we're gonna try to find the last ones in my half-baked harvest every day. So this is one I truly love. Like, Tegan is seriously skilled. I'm gonna look for, cause she has lots of pasta dishes and her sauces are really good. So I'm gonna do a pasta from here. Ooh, do we try one that I've never made? I mean, you can't really go wrong. I mean, you can go wrong with pasta, yeah. We're gonna do this one, but we're gonna add a chicken breast with it because we need to have the protein. So we're gonna do the nutty herby spring pasta from Half-Baked Harvest. So it looks really fresh and springy. It's got baby potatoes, asparagus, almost like a pesto, but herbier. White wine, yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're gonna do the nutty herby spring pasta for sure. I'm gonna put this down. Let's hope that they'll try it. If they don't, like, that's okay. Let's do the crispy chipotle fish tacos with a creamy poblano sauce. So that looks delicious. Bear in mind, I know mine will not look this pretty, but it is about the taste, and it's got like a mango salsa. It's got that creamy poblano sauce that doesn't actually have any like mayo or anything in it. It's just avocado, poblano, garlic, lime juice. So fresh, healthy, all that. And I think that's it. If I counted right, I've got 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so I'm going to now, because I tend to forget things at home, so I'm going to go through all the cookbooks and write down my grocery list on the notes app that I have, and it's shared with my husband. So if you can see, that's like I have the same note, and it's just the regular notes app on iPhone. And it's the little dots that you can like uncheck. Yeah, see, like that. And check them off as you go. It's, I don't know, I like it. It's convenient. And then if I don't have time to go grocery shopping, Zach does. So it works out. All right. So I'm all done doing that on my phone. I'm gonna put up these cookbooks. Milo has asked for popcorn as a snack, which, let's be honest, it's a good snack. So I'm going to make that, and then, oh, actually, might have to bring it with us to go pick up Ivy, because it's time to go pick up Ivy. And then we'll be back home, and I will finish off this vlog. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it so far. Let me know in the comments. But it's also coffee time. And I need to check to see if my ice maker ever finished cleaning. All right, I think it's done. It's gross. Okay, let's see what it says to do next. The container, then reinsert plug and pull it back again. All right, let's do that. So there's the drain plug. Pull up, do? Do I take that part off? I'm going to. Oh my god, get. Ew, why is it that color? You guys. Ew, it's only February. Can you see? Oh, gross. Ugh. Like, why? Why is it that dirty? So we live on base. So let's blame this. Let's blame the base because this is gross. The water should not look like this. Oh, guys, I give everybody this ice, especially me. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna take a picture of this and send it to Zach. Okay, that was super gross. So I'm actually going to run another. I'm gonna wait until, because I filled this up with some, it was like warm water and vinegar. So I'm actually gonna let it cycle through until that's completely empty because it's still like most of the way full. I think it was just like the reservoir at the bottom got full and that's why it shut off. But yeah, so I'm gonna have it run again and I'm gonna just keep running it until it's no longer spitting out literal chunks of, like, why is there white chunks in here, you guys? Like, do you see those? That's so,